Section 5. Loading the application to the ZigBee development board. We're going to need to go back to Ember Desktop for this step. So bring up Ember Desktop again. And the first thing we'll need to do is make sure that we're connected to these adapters via TCP/IP Ethernet. So we'll need to go to one of these, supposing the first one, and right-click and say Connect. And once the icon turns green, we're going to upload the application by going to a right-click and Upload Application. And then you're going to find the output file that you created. It should be an EBL or S37 file. For example, we're going to go into our Ember ZNet 5.40 directory in EM35x, and then AppBuilder and MySwitch. And then beneath that you'll find a build directory that's been created and an exe subdirectory. And then you can upload either the EBL or S37 file. They're both valid formats that can be uploaded by the flash loader. And you're going to want to upload this along with a bootloader to make sure that the file is expecting to be aligned in memory alongside a bootloader in the first 8K of flash. Otherwise, if you upload the application without a bootloader and you've erased the bootloader during some previous step, your application may not boot because the boot vector may be pointing to empty space in the flash. So check off the bootloader checkbox, and then you're going to browse to the Tool Bootloader EM357 subdirectory of your Ember ZNet installation for EM35x. And you want the file that's in serial UART bootloader, and it's called serial UART bootloader.s37. So you should have MySwitch in the application area, serial UART bootloader in the bootloader area, and then make sure to check the erase chip box, because this will erase any non-volatile data settings that have been retained in the device from previous network join configurations. And then, assuming everything's okay with your TCP connection to the device, you should see a pie chart beginning to complete in purple to track the progress of the erase, and then another section of the pie chart completing to follow the progress of the application upload. So after the completion of both of those circles filling in, you're ready to move on to the next step. You may see a warning dialog pop up as shown here, and that's okay. That's an expected warning because you've cleared the boot area, and that generally will result in a warning by the AppBuilder tool. You'll see that during that step there was a brief moment when there was no bootloader detected, and this also triggered a warning. Note that if you weren't replacing the bootloader and you were only uploading the application, and your application wasn't overwriting the boot area, then you wouldn't get any kind of warning like that.